That's right. It's the Eternal Baseball Podcast, a special Mother's Day edition.
Whew.
So thanks to all the moms out there, especially Mama Weber and Mama Irizarry. And speaking of, straight from the bullpen, throwing fire, it's our favorite guest host, Mike Irizarry from the What's on Joe Mind podcast.
So what is Roto's excuse this week?
I believe they had big dinner plans for Mother's Day, and he wasn't sure he'd be home in time, and he didn't want to have to lean over and say to his lovely bride, hey, could we pick this up a little bit? I got a podcast coming up. So I say, wise maneuver right there.
Yeah,
right?
that's solid family planning on his part.
Right.
I would also say that it's because he needed to get the heck out of the way. Ken Hill's pitching tonight, and when Ken Hill is doing games that I'm here for, it's magic.
And it could have been, it was Hill or Steve Rogers, right? Could have gone either way, but Hill's numbers are a little bit better, and that's who we billboarded. So that is our game of the week this week. There's actually two ties atop two divisions, the American League West and the National League East. And I love that I think 6 of the 8 divisions, 5 of the 8 probably, are actually in play, and we're 137 games into the season. So season 1 of Eternal Baseball was nowhere near this competitive. And given that we don't have wild cards because we have 8 divisions, you really want to have at least a couple division races come right down to it.
Sure.
So we like where we're at right now, and that's the game of the week we have for you tonight is the Expos at the Phillies. They're tied atop the National League East at, 76 and 61. And on Friday night, an exhausted Gary Carter, who had caught like 41 games in a row, and the computer lets you know, hey, you really got to give him a break sooner or later. And I think earlier in the week he got a day off, and then the pitcher spot came up in the 8th, like down a run with 2 men on, and it was like you can't leave Gary Carter on the bench. And I think he actually did get the base, or he walked, but somebody else got the knock that tied it up, and that doesn't count as a day off anymore.
No.
So the next day it was still like, Gary Carter's still exhausted. I'm like,
who would the backup catcher for the Expos be?
It would be Darren Fletcher.
Okay.
Who actually had a good game on Friday. So Friday night, the Expos sat Gary, pretty much chained him to the bench in a big game at Philadelphia. Again, tied for the league lead on Friday night, and it was with Grover Cleveland, or Grover Alexander. He's actually named after Grover Cleveland, or nicknamed after him. So the absolute Philly ace on the mound. And so it kind of felt like they went, you know what? We'll give you Friday, and that's when we'll give Gary his day off. And they actually beat Grover Alexander, dropped him to I think 21 and 4.
They beat Pete.
They beat Pete Grover Alexander, and then the next day Kurt Schilling got that game back for Philly, and that's where we are tonight with the Expos in Philly. They've each taken 1, so they're still tied atop, and it's a grudge cage match tonight with no holds barred. Ken Hill versus Zack Wheeler, so should be exciting.
For a team with over 120 years of history, Zack Wheeler is making the rotation.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Zach, his ERA is like 2.7, and in Eternal Baseball, the average is about 4.2. And so you think about it, and you're like, these are the best pitchers ever in their total prime. How is an average ERA 4.2? Well, think of these lineups that they're facing, right? Every day. They're just murderous every day, every inning. And it's the same thing with hitters, where I think the guy leading the National League in batting is hitting like 316.
Well, I'm just saying that, obviously these are their entry to the team is based on their real life statistics.
Yeah.
And in 120 years, the Phillies don't have enough pitchers to push Zack Wheeler out of the rotation.
The fun thing is Wheeler is like, I think his ERA is 2.76, but he's only like 4-2. He only got in the rotation because some other guys were really struggling. And so eventually they cycle through guys. And one of the reasons we like the software that we use, the Action PC Baseball, is, and you can find that at www.dksports.com. is because every player has their numbers modified anywhere between down 30% to up 30% every season. So if you have a guy midway through the year who's just obviously struggling, sometimes you go fishing, right? And say, maybe one of the guys on the inactive roster has rocket fuel this year. And that's actually the Yankees got that this year because both Whitey Ford and Mel Stottlemyre have been well below what you'd expect from them. So midway through the year, they pitch, but they don't pitch much. More long relief spot start, and they grabbed Lefty Gomez from the minors. They called up Lefty Gomez, and he's 11-0, 12-0 now, I think, and it's their best pitcher. So, sometimes fishing around in the minor leagues for a Hall of Famer ain't the worst thing in the
world. Right.
So that's how Zack Wheeler has a great ERA and 4 wins, because he really hasn't been up very long, because he wouldn't have been and wasn't one of Philly's first options. So let's share the old screen here. We'll take a look at the week that was. Or actually, the later you get in the year, the more notable things happen. And check some of this out. I know it's an eye chart, but if you start looking at the left, the highlight names of teams are teams that are in first place. And the one standout here is the Birmingham Knights, who have completely run away with their division. They've clinched the American League South. They were the first team to clinch last year. And it's partly because they're phenomenal, and it's partly because they're the only guys with 3 expansion teams to deal with in their division. So, and I know it boggles the mind to think of Kansas City as a new expansion team, but in the scale of Eternal Baseball, they kind of are. So they get Kansas City, they get Texas, and they get Tampa Bay.
Not to mention they spent a good quarter century of their time in our world absolutely, blowing goats.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the Knights are pulling from 50 years of Negro Leagues baseball, all the best players on one squad. They're not quite as good as they were last year. Last year they were fantastic. And the American League pennant winner, and almost nipped the Giants for the first Eternal Series and the Eternal Championship. Their hitting is just as good as ever, but their pitching beyond Satchel Paige is not quite as scary. So they might be mortal this year. We'll see. Anyway, in bold text, these are your division leaders right now. But if you're in red, that means you are mathematically eliminated. And this week we added the Diamondbacks, the Orioles, the Rockies, the Royals. I think that's it. The Tampa, Texas, Toronto, and Washington were all gone last week. But we are starting to lose some clubs. And if you look at this week and the week that was, there's not a whole lot of notable things other than Cleveland's red hot. If you look at their last 4 weeks, 5-1, 4-2, 6-0, 5-1, they're really trying to make a chase of it in the American League North, where the Tigers have been good, although they scuffled last week. And then the Yankees are incredibly strong. They're the first team to win 100 games. They just did that today. They're 137. Not bad. But again, their hitting is phenomenal, best in either league. Their pitching is okay, but they don't have a dominant ace. And we'll see if that trips them up in the playoffs, especially in the first round where it's best of 5. And if the Twins end up winning the West, they're probably the Yankees' first round matchup. And that's probably exactly who you don't want, is Walter Johnson and the Minnesota Twins in a best of 5.
They have Willie Randolph. It'll be okay.
Yeah, that's true. And may pitch Willie. You never know.
Comes down to it, sure.
He's versatile.
He's
then
open.
Some rough weeks here. Oakland has barely been on the fringe of that West race, and they're done now. They've had a lot of injuries to their pitching staff and a terrible season from Ricky Henderson, one of my favorites. And that ran them aground. And then I kind of like that Tampa and Texas have been eliminated. In their last 3 weeks, they've gone 1-17, both of them. So,
quality franchises.
Yeah, playing for next year for sure. But then Toronto went 5-1 the week after being eliminated. Damn it, we still got some pride up here in the frozen north. So that's kind of the week that was. But we'll look at the standings, and then we'll give you a little bit better look at. Let's save that. So here's where we're at. Again, Philly and Montreal are tied atop the East, and they'll play tonight on our game of the week, the first day off the Monday schedule, to see who's going to grab that upper hand out in the East. In the South, Atlanta has started pulling away from Houston. They're 5 games up. Cincinnati was threatening, but I think they've lost 11 of 12 to drop 5 games behind the Pirates in the North. And out west, San Francisco has started to pull away as the Dodgers are running out of steam, now 9 games back. In the East, Boston's not bad, but they're 20 games back because the Yankees are incredible this season at 137. That's a 730 winning percentage. Not bad. Birmingham wrapped it up, so they're the champs in the South and the likely 2 seed in the AL playoffs. Detroit's really good, has been all year, but Cleveland's hot. Cleveland's just 3 games back. And then the West is super tight with the Angels and Twins tied, but they're both at 70 and 67. So this is the Intercontinental Championship belt, I guess. This is the Junior Varsity League.
Yeah, that's waiting to get beat by the Yankees.
Yeah, we're just waiting on that Walter Johnson kind of wild card in there. But anyway, that's what it looks like. But today we're here.
If you'll notice, Rob has money on this game. I'd like to know who's putting action on Eternal Baseball.
Exactly. Let us know, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, don't be betting on Eternal Baseball unless you're betting on our relievers to fail us.
Yes.
Well,
that's a pretty solid bet. So
that is safe money right there.
Yeah, that is not a big payout.
So here we are.
If you bet $1, you might walk away with 50 cents.
That's probably it, right? So here we are, Montreal and Philadelphia. Let's get a lineup set up.
You bet on Ken Hill is what you bet on.
I always thought Ken Hill was a little underrated. Good pitcher.
Yeah.
For a while anyway.
Yeah, for a number of teams, and I think that's ultimately why he slipped out of our heads is because he bounced around a little bit.
Yeah, that could be it. So you see the usage thing here. That means the guys are on pace to pitch more than they should, according to their stats, and they'll get modified once they're over their max. They'll start wearing down. So that's one thing to be careful of. But where we're at pitch wise is expected pitch count. Who do we have? It's Ken Hill, or it could have been Steve Rogers, but Ken Hill is, the numbers are similar, but the ERA is 4.09 for Hill and 4.41 for Steve Rogers. So it's actually surprising that Montreal has been as good as they are, with Steve Rogers having kind of a rough year by Captain America standards, anyway.
Sure.
So there's Ken Hill, and then for the opponent, it is Zack Wheeler, who's actually their second best pitcher. Only made 8 starts on the year because he took over. And I think it was because if you look at some of the names, look at Steve Carlton with his 8.2 ERA, right? Like they expected more. We all did.
Well, I think that's not too much of an expectation, really, to be better than an 8.29.
Yeah, exactly, right? So they ran out some guys for a while. Charlie Ferguson got 5 starts, Earl Moore 16. Cole Hamels only got 2, but he was awful. And they were just trying to find anybody who could help solidify the bottom of the rotation. And it ended up being Zack Wheeler, who's their number 2 starter, at least right now. So with Wheeler in, facing Ken Hill, we'll set both lineups here to be fair. So for Philly, facing a right-hander, we'll rank them by right-handed OPS on the year so far. And look there, Richie Ashburn has actually done real well against right-handers in limited duty. So if we wanted to make Ashburn available, Roland's been on the roster, but he never plays because they've got Mike Schmidt and occasionally Dick Allen at third base. So I don't think we'd hurt any Philly fans' feelings by having Richie Ashburn available for today's game.
No, I would think that would be a solid play.
They're big fans out there. So again, it's ranked by OPS. So looking at on base, our top guys here, wow, they're all pretty good. Cy Williams, we're not going to hit the gal that high in Ashburn. It might be Ashburn leading off.
I mean, you activated him. Get him in there.
And then if we want to split our lefties up, you got Del Ennis and Dick Allen as your top two right-handed hitters.
I think Dick Allen would be the pick there.
So he's your cleanup with Ennis second.
I might put Dick Allen second just to get him as many at bats as possible.
We can make that work. Ennis has great numbers, but it is in limited duty. But that wraps up. And Allen can play third or first, probably more likely first, because we're going to want Schmidt in here.
Sure.
So our outfield's taken. Cy Williams doesn't have a spot, but that lets us put Schmidt. Okay, so we got Schmidt and Ryan Howard. If we want to keep, they're almost the same numbers OPS-wise. Do we want to hit Howard first to keep it lefty-righty, lefty-righty, lefty-righty? Or do you want Schmidt hitting fifth?
I would hit Schmidt cleanup.
Okay.
Then maybe get Howard in fifth, and then
Ennis sixth.
But where does Ryan Howard play if first base is taken?
Oh, that's a good point. Because Allen's got to play somewhere.
Yeah, I still like Dick Allen.
You can play Allen in left, but he's rotten. Well, he's rotten at first too. So
yeah, I think a rotten first baseman hurts you less than a rotten left fielder.
Okay, so Howard goes here. Allen moves to left. Howard's at first. And then Ennis has good numbers, but it's really small playing time. So it could just be small sample size. So Ennis might be our guy out. As well as no room for Bobby Abreu or Billy Hamilton. But Darren Dalton.
There's a good guy to hit sixth. That's some power.
Yeah.
Got a little thump.
A lot of lefties here, but because it would put Chase Utley.
Chase Utley in the 7th spot is fine.
And then Jimmy Rollins as the shortstop. So bit of a lefty glut there, but I'm not mad about Howard, Dalton, Utley.
Yeah, I mean, there's a right-hander on the mound, so yeah, that's what you play.
All
you
right.
need this game.
So Phillies look like they're set. The Expos are facing a lefty. And all right, so Raines is the best on base and the prototypical leadoff guy. So we start with Raines, and then Wallach's our best hitter. They're all righties up there anyway. So if Wallach's cleaning up, then you've got Larry Parrish. No, you don't. Yeah. Parrish can play in the outfield, but that would mean you're sitting Vlad Guerrero.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
So Larry Parrish will be a valuable bench piece today.
There you go. So do you want Galarraga second and Dawson third, or do you want to flip that?
Let's go ahead and get the Hawk hitting second because he's got better wheels at this point in his career.
He does. That's one people remember him. I think most fans, remember him as the slow monster power hitting Cub.
Right.
But in his youth, I mean,
dude could move.
He could fly. So he plays center. He's a 10 in center field. So that puts Galarraga third and Gary Carter fifth. You cool with that?
Sounds good.
Okay. And then Vlad Guerrero in right, Jose Vidro at second, and Orlando Cabrera at short. And I think we're ready for baseball.
Still boggles me a little bit that Orlando Cabrera and Jose Vidro are the double play combination.
Well, I can play Raines at second if you really want to see it. But
not really, no.
It's kind of ugly. Once in a while, that'll get Moises Alou in the lineup, but he's also way past his at-bat ratio. So, all right, I think we're ready for ball. Let's see here. Play ball.
Welcome to Citizens Bank Park for tonight's game between Montreal and Philadelphia. Ken Hill takes the mound for Montreal. He's made 26 starts on the year and is 10-9 with an earned run average of 4.09. His third start against Philadelphia. He's 1-1 with a 5.11 earned run average against Philadelphia. He'll be opposed by Zack Wheeler for Philadelphia. He's made 8 starts on the year and is 4-2 with an earned run average of 2.58. His first start against.
I forgot to pick up Big League Chew for this.
Which flavor? Grape?
12 miles per hour.
It would have been, yeah, but I forgot.
There's grape and regular. Is there a third?
Number 45.
There's original, there's grape, there's watermelon, and there's sour apple.
Fielder.
I'm not doing the sour apple.
Yeah, in my world, there are 2 flavors, original and grape.
Yeah, that would be my my batting order as well. So you want to be Philly or you want to be Montreal? Doesn't matter to me.
I mean, we have a history with Ken Hill. I think we have to play this out.
Yeah, Montreal will be more fun too because we have Dawson and Reigns to make bad base running decisions with.
Exactly.
All right, so we'll.
Although remember, I'm not Roto, so.
Right. The funny thing, Roto and I are playing in fantasy baseball head up this week, and one of the stats is net stolen bases. So it isn't just how many steals you got; you get penalized for getting caught.
Right.
And my team is -4 for the week. So I've been employing the eternal baseball strategy against Brent and failing this week. So, and yes. he somehow pulled off Cody Bellinger for Giancarlo Stanton straight up in a trade. And I waved the flag like crazy. And the commissioner said, those guys are both veterans. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, Cody Bellinger. Who did Roto get?
Stanton.
Oh wow, yeah, he definitely. Look, I get it. Based on what they've done this year, Stanton's having a better year so far. But as the season goes on, that trade's going to even out a bit.
I mean, I know Stanton's going to get hurt sooner or later.
Eventually, and Bellinger will find a stroke.
Bellinger's been bad for 2.5 years.
No, he was bad last year until the end of the year when he found his stroke.
Well, it's well lost again.
But he's not a guy who starts well.
I would trade Bellinger for Stanton, but I'm biased. It's fine. Oh,
we did that already. Play well.
Yeah, we don't need that. All right, so Tim Raines is a fantastic bunter. I'm just going to leave that out there.
I think that's where we need to go, looking as the infield is back.
Right, and slow. All right.
I mean, that is Mike Schmidt over there.
Look at him go.
Oh, man, he's in. Yeah, forget you, Ryan Howard.
Howard. Oh, wait. Philadelphia is challenging the ruling.
Center fielder, Andre Dawson.
This is what I want to see. Tim Raines, 94% to steal second.
Take it.
Off he goes. Meet. Not even a throw. Here's a short name-dropping story. The Ridenauer family lived kitty corner to us diagonally in Bend, Oregon, and the older brother, I forget, not Ryan. Ryan's older brother, Bill Ridenauer, was a hitting star for my school, the Bend High.
Fighting lava bears.
Lava bears! And he actually got drafted and went to minor league camp or whatever it was for the Phillies and didn't do so well. And rookie ball was a bit of a struggle. And he came home that summer or after the summer, and everybody wanted to know what it was like. I got the story secondhand. And he was like, everybody up there is good, but one guy's a god. And we're like, oh, yeah, what's his name? He said, Darren Dalton.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong.
He said, I don't think he's swinging missed all summer. Not once.
The Dutchman took a little while to find his footing in the majors, but once he figured it out, I mean, when you catch and hit that well for that 5-6 years that he did, they're pretty good.
Apparently, rookie ball was no trouble for Darren Dalton. So, but he couldn't catch Tim Raines. All right, Andre Dawson steps in.
Web gem.
And Jimmy Rollins flashing some leather.
First baseman, Andres.
Rollins better catch everything. Him and Schmidt over there, which is not a stretch as a 9 and a 7 defensively, because Dick Allen is a nightmare in left field. So he's not. He would have really liked that National League DH we got this year.
Good thing we got Richie Ashburn out there to cover some ground.
I guarantee you, sometime today there's going to be what looks like a sure double to left that Ashburn will catch right behind Dick Allen. So keep your eyes peeled. Here's Andra Speller. I got a big cat striking out.
Baseman Tim Wallach.
Goodness.
Run. Ooh, Schmidt boots it You don't see that
Catcher,
very often.
Gary Carter.
No, you do not.
Gary Carter steps up with runners on the corners. Let's see here if I can lift the audio here a little bit.
So was that an E5 or was that?
That was an error. Yeah, that was
Okay.
error on Schmidt.
Or just a hot shot that he couldn't handle?
Nope. Listen to him. Schmidt will be charged with the error. Rare. All right, I just bumped up the play-by-play guy's voice a little bit here. And we go quietly.
The kid goes back to the box.
Montreal, Ken Hill.
Ken Hill.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Our guy.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Ashburn's known to be a good bunter, so we'll get the corners in here. And we walk.
Left fielder, number 15, Dick Allen.
Dick
Allen. Give a pickoff throw. We don't want him taking any extra bases on us.
Yeah, Dick Allen's got 32 homers and 114 RBIs with 25 games left to play. So
he's a monster.
I'm already afraid of him. Yeah, there we go. Single left. Ashburn takes third.
Right fielder, Chuck Klein.
Chuck Klein.
That no-hitter ended early today.
Right? Not much drama. Does Raines have a chance to get Ashburn at home? I don't think so.
I don't think anywhere close, no.
Yeah, no. Just
third baseman,
Mike.
Schmidt.
1-0. The embarrassed Mike Schmidt steps to the plate.
How often do you see it?
Right? You make an
First
error
baseman,
and follow it up with a great hit.
Howard.
Followed out with a hustle double.
Right. Ryan Howard steps to the plate. Ken Hill's not fooling anybody today.
Yeah, in fairness to this game, it's not waiting for our bullpen to embarrass us.
No.
Darren
You want me to get
Dalton.
somebody warming up just in case this nightmare doesn't end?
We probably should.
Big game.
We probably should.
Well, we know who the other option was to start. It's Captain America. So
get him loose.
start warming up, Cap.
We got some Hydra to stump.
Chisel Rogers out of the ice. We might need him. Darren Dalton steps to the plate. It's like a can of corn to deep second. Nice and easy for
Second
Jose
baseman,
Vidro.
number 26, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley steps to the plate.
And immediately starts a fight.
Oh, and Vidro boots it.
Shortstop,
He was
Hill,
probably already thinking
Rollins.
about Utley taking that wide turn and spiking him in the face or something. We all know if there's something Utley hates, it's defenseless middle infielders.
Just flying karate style.
Right?
Super power kick.
And in the game of the week booth, Hal McRae would have been like, I don't see anything wrong with that.
That's not a problem.
That's good, solid baseball right there. Jimmy Rollins.
Keeping this conga line going.
Oh, did he beat that out? No, he beat it out.
Pitcher, number 45, Zack Wheeler.
If we visit the mound here,
It can't hurt.
give Ken Hill. Ken Hill is very strong.
I beg to differ.
Well, strong, but not accurate. Captain America's ready. We want to go to Rogers now. It's the pitcher slot.
The pitcher is up. I think Ken Hill gets the pitcher.
And then we'll see if he has anything in the second.
No, he needs to go away after this, but he needs to get us. He needs to get us this out
to get his one inning in. Ken Hill, strike
Right
three.
fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ken Hill is dead to us.
Yeah, he's done. All right, Vlad. It's only 3-0, but it is only one inning in. Guerrero has not been as dangerous as you might think.
Second baseman, Jose.
Even though he
Guerrero.
belongs to Montreal, I think his Titanic years really came with the Angels. So
Yeah, probably. But
you think of, oh my God, Vlad Guerrero, and he's still good in the arms, no doubt, but not quite the difference maker you might have expected. Jose Vidro steps in.
now here's Bootsy going down
Right?
looking.
Cabrera.
Good job. Orlando, the O-Dog.
The bottom of this order,
Yeah.
by eternal baseball standards, is not strong.
It's a
Ashburn.
little thin. Yep. All right. So, Steve Rogers, welcome to the ball game.
Pitching for
The
Montreal.
mustache is in
Steve
fine form.
Rogers.
It is.
And he walks Ashburn. I think
We've
we saw this movie.
We've
didn't
seen
we?
this before.
Dick Allen.
All right. See what damage Dick Allen can do today.
I think he's under that one.
Yep. Yeah, the boy Tim.
Right.
Settle it down.
Chuck Klein.
Chuck Klein. Lad's got that.
Third baseman Mike Schmidt.
Nowhere. Oh, hold on. Ashburn's getting frisky over there at 68. We'll keep him close.
There you go.
And Rogers is like, this is how we do it,
Rogers.
right? Nice.
Yeah, see that? He comes in, gets a 1-2-3 inning, and
Now
now
we-
he's going to hit.
Now we can pinch hit for him.
Now he'll pull a hamstring and be useless to us the rest of the day.
Terrible bunter, so this will be ugly. Oh, look at that. He got his bat on the ball. Chase Utley spiked Jimmy Rollins and
Left
then
fielder.
threw to first.
Tim Raines.
Then threw to first, and then went and spiked Ryan Howard.
Right. It's just how it works. He's like the Tasmanian devil out there, right? Just don't get close, man. He's going to do that spinning thing. Tim Raines is up, and everybody's back again. You want to bunt again?
I think we have to. I think they have to learn.
We'll teach him. Oops. Foul.
All right.
0-2. Now he's got to hit. And he walks.
All right.
Center fielder.
Tim Raines is earning
Andre
his money, and he's
Dawson.
96%.
Oh, yeah, send him.
Off he goes. Dalton doesn't even throw. Second time, no throw.
What's he looking like going a third?
84.
Take it.
Steal third.
Take it.
Dalton throws. He's in there. 12% to steal home.
I don't like it. I like the Hawk to give us a ball in the air.
There we go. Andre Dawson. Well, it's a grounder.
Hey,
to Utley.
grounder to the right side.
Send Raines home. Safe chance, 97%.
I think the answer to that is fudge yes.
Yeah, I think we're going. Send Raines home.
I mean, that's the whole point right there.
Yep.
Did the Hawk beat that out?
First baseman
No.
Andres.
But we got him on. We got him over twice. Got him in. That's good, solid base.
That's Tim Raines getting us a run.
There you go. Andres Galarraga steps in.
Hey, he got the bat on the ball this time. That's an improvement.
Utley spiked the umpire.
First baseman Ryan.
That's on him, though. I mean,
Then on the way back to the dugout, spiked Richie Ashburn.
right. And then the Philly fanatic got it. Oh no! You would think all that padding. There's not a lot of padding in the knees in that costume. So,
No, and then Santa Claus got spiked.
right, and the crowd in Philly roared.
Cheered.
Right. Next, he's going to get Michael Irvin for the
They-
trifecta. It'll be amazing.
They threw batteries in appreciation.
Remember, they were putting a neck brace on Michael Irvin, and the Philly fans were going nuts. Like I never rooted for Michael Irvin a day in my career, but that's a neck brace, man.
That was a line. That was a line being crossed.
Yeah. Welcome to Philly. All right, Ryan Howard.
These are the people that booed Mike Schmidt every day.
Right.
Andres Galarraga stops, fields the ball, has a cup of coffee, then
Right.
gets the out at first.
Right. Checks his Netflix queue. All right, Howard's still running. Darren Dalton strikes
Second
out.
baseman
Not having a good day, the Dutchman. Not having a good day.
I think we might have made. Well, I say we. It was my call. I think maybe Ken Hill over Steve Rogers wasn't the right call.
Perhaps not. We just have to hope we can get Tim Raines to bat 5 times this game.
Wallach.
Right. Tim Wallach steps in. Oh, look at that.
Get him lace that one. That's blasted.
Gone.
That's a line drive, no doubter.
More like Tim Wallop.
Catcher.
You've been saving that all year, haven't you?
I think I used it before. That's fine. Gary Carter, the kids. Look how happy Gary is with that home run, right?
Right? He's thrilled, man. He's thrilled.
It's probably just Gary.
Charm the Mets hat right off of him.
I love that Gary Carter was the catcher on that demonic Mets team. Right? He must have been so
Right
lonely.
fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Oh, there were some other squares on there too.
What, Tuffle?
Until he got arrested, Tim Tuffle, yeah.
Elster, maybe.
Yeah, late in the season. Ron Darling was not particularly was not much of a hellraiser. Really, Keith Hernandez at that point in his life was not much of a hellraiser.
Sid Fernandez was low key unless you asked him about his weight. Apparently, he was really touchy about that. Okay, and I just wonder how many times Gary Carter invited Kevin Mitchell to church. Right, the new kid. Hey, Rook.
Every Friday, I'm sure. Every Friday.
Yeah. And Mitchell was like, "Let me check. Nope, gang meeting on Sunday. Can't do it.
Got to go stab a guy.
That's it. I got to go." Cut a cat's head off, but we'll be back. Anyway, good double off the wall for Gary Carter.
We've lost the thread.
Yeah, back to the game. Vlad Guerrero steps in. Run, Vlad, run. Maybe?
Huh?
No.
Oh,
great play, Mike.
Great play by Schmidt.
Jose Dro.
Oh, it's Vidro time. No, it isn't.
Shortstop.
Well, no, it's Vidro time.
Guerrero.
It's I guess I figured out where the O and O dog came from. It's from O for 4.
Yeah.
There we
Shortstop. Jimmy Rollins.
But we get one back. 3-2.
What a waste of a double.
Yeah, exactly. Jimmy Rollins steps in. Well, Reigns kept it a single.
Zack Wheeler.
All right, so Rollins is 90% to steal. We're not going to let that happen.
Yeah, let's throw over and let's bring in Wallach.
Yeah, that's good. It's down to 82. Now we can pitch out. Frequently they go.
Hey, let's give it a shot.
Hey, I'm not worried about giving away a ball with Wheeler at the plate, right?
Right.
He didn't go, but he's down to 56, so I feel better about that.
Yeah.
Wallach's still in. He did bunt. You got to move it.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Richie to walk in.
He's just going to walk.
Man. Oh, he taps to first.
A great play by the big cat.
Galarraga actually, you wouldn't think it, but he barely played.
He was a fantastic glove.
I'm not picking on his glove. He just hasn't played much this year because he's struggled with right-handers. And 70% of the league is right-handed, right? So it's been mainly Legrand Orange over there at first base. But against lefties, Galarraga gets the lion's share.
That's all right. I demand to be able to pull Rusty Staub off the bench in games that I. It's just how it's done.
We got Staub, we got Larry Parrish, we got Moises Alou. Should be good. Dick Allen comes up and terrifies me.
Right.
We can pitch around him.
You know what? It doesn't get any better after him.
Yeah, it is Klein, Schmidt, Howard, Dalton, Utley.
Right. Might as well. 2 outs. Let's go get him.
Hey, what do you know?
Ooh!
Rogers.
And now Rogers comes up and he's still on the adrenaline rush, probably.
This one might get all the way to short.
Right.
Left fielder, Tim.
Okay, Howard is in now at first. Because Reigns is, he bunted once and then he walked the second time, I think. So, are we just hitting here?
I think we're just hitting here. I think we've gone to the well a couple times, and
now I'm really disappointed.
Center fielder, Andre Dawson.
That looks good. Wait. It looks like it hopped. Dawson's in there.
Andres.
And he's only 58% to steal.
Yeah, I mean 2 outs. We don't want to run into one here.
Yeah, all right, Andres. Oh, 57. Galarraga's got a single to left. Dawson takes third.
Third baseman, Tim Wallach.
Now Galarraga, 69% to steal second. Be a terrible way to end the inning, though. and Tim Wallach's got a home run, so
Let's not take the bat out of his hands.
Yeah, let's see it, Timmy. He got a lot of it, but I think Allen might get there. Dick Allen
Right fielder,
at the wall.
Klein.
I mean, that's a good place to hit it anyway, because you're not sure if he's actually going to catch it. But
sure, he was probably
Baseman,
surprised.
Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt, one out. Run, Tim Wallach, run. Very nice.
First baseman.
Kind of surprised
Ryan
Wallach
Howard.
got there backwards quicker than Raines got there going forwards, but we'll take it.
right,
Ryan Howard laces a single to right.
Catcher, Darren Dalton.
Darren Dalton steps in. I thought
baseman,
Dawson had him a
Chase
second.
Utley.
So second and third with Utley up. Rollins after. We're not close enough to the pitcher for that to be helpful.
you know, Jimmy Rollins has just had it today, so let's just try and get Utley with 2 outs.
All right. Oh, Vlad, get there. That's not coming back.
No, that is a bad call.
Oof.
Bad call on my part. Bad call. Chase Utley spiking everyone as he goes by.
6-2.
Rollins.
Well, if we get Jimmy Rollins now, then we know for sure. Oh, Steve Rogers boots it. Might be a tough day for
Zack
Montreal fans.
Wheeler.
As
Jimmy
Zack
Rollins
Wheeler,
been killing us all day.
Zack Wheeler steps in and strikes out.
Catcher.
We
Gary
probably
Cole.
want to get somebody up.
Yeah, let's see. Next up for Montreal would be Facero just pitched. Normally, he's really good as a lefty to come in after the righties, but he just pitched. Woody Fryman's their best reliever and can throw 45 pitches. So he's probably our best Band-Aid in a must-win. Even though we're down 4. Other than that, it's short guys. Mel Rojas, Tim Burke. Actually, Reardon can throw 50 pitches. So it looks like Reardon or Fryman.
Who closes for this team?
Ugeth Urbina.
Oh, wow, the 6-finger man.
That's right.
Tell you what, let's. It really doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and just get Woody Fryman then. If he's been the best this year, then.
Yeah, and their lineup is set to face righties, so bringing a lefty in out of the pens for an inning or two might not be the worst thing. Gary Carter steps to the plate. Oh, that might get over. Look at that. The kid. To dead center.
Smoked it.
This is one of my only complaints about the game. That went well beyond the hedges here, where it says 401, and it says Carter gets number 25, a 372-foot blast. Well,
I mean, would 372 even make it out at that part of the
yeah,
stadium?
that's 401 right there, and it was well beyond it. So I challenge the measurement on that, not the play or the call on the field,
right?
But the measurement anyway.
Right. I'm not going to challenge the run.
No, we'll take it. And let's see what Vlad can do. Run, Vlad, run. No.
That's not a thing that Vlad was good at doing.
Yeah, even young Vlad is
Jose
slow.
Drew.
Stop hitting it to Schmidt. Oh, he legged it out.
Shortstop.
That
Orlando
Jose Vidro did.
Cabrera.
Well, this might work out for us because we have Cabrera up
We have pinch hitter potential.
and we got pinch hitter potential here because Fryman's
don't-
ready.
Yeah, don't hit into the DP, and we will be able to bat for the pitcher.
Run, Vidro.
I've totally jinxed it.
Aye.
Center fielder. Richie Ashburn.
Well, it's good timing for the guy anyway because it says Rogers is tiring. So
Yeah. Well, let's look at our double switch potential
Okay.
here,
let's see.
because that needs to happen.
So we've got Fryman ready to come in. We
So
can't put him for Cabrera because there's no other shortstop, really.
Ugh.
You could do him for Vidro, And Raines can slide to second, or we've got Delino DeShields, who hardly ever plays. But he's a decent glove. Well, he's a 4 at second. But
Yeah.
Vidro's a 5. It's not a big drop off. But Raines is a 4. So you're probably just as good moving Raines to second and dropping in Moises Alou.
I think that's a solid plan.
All right. So
I think getting Moises bat into there for first thing next inning is the best play we have. So
Fryman comes
we're
in.
We're not doing a pure double switch because we don't have enough shortstops, but
yeah. So Fryman comes in for Vidro.
Correct. And Vidro's like, come on, I actually got a hit.
Right? What'd I do? And then Moisnes.
You're a bum, Vidro. That's what you did. You're a bum.
He'll play left. Raines plays second base, which he did as a kid, and was so bad that they went, "You're an outfielder, son."
Yeah. How do you like running around in the grass, Tim?
Yeah. and Raines was like, "I'm not really a grass kind of guy. I'm more of a rock kind of guy."
Boo.
Hence the nickname.
Yeah.
Rock Raines. All right, so Woody Fryman, who's a really good reliever, but we are not going to let Richie Ashburn bunt on us. Not that he needed it. Man, we activated him too.
Left fielder.
He's got
Allen.
What? 2 walks and a triple.
Two walks, a single, and a triple. I think.
That's killing us.
Yeah. Really, they're all killing us. They've hit well today.
Dick Allen steps in to hurt us some more.
He's going to get the run home.
Moises Alou with a cannon. No,
he does not.
Fielder Chuck Klein.
Chuck Klein.
Third baseman Mike Schmidt.
Get him, O-Dog. All right.
Great play.
So here's the other half of our wicked plan.
Moises Alou.
As Moises Alou steps in. Man, I'm so tired.
Great play by Utley.
Tired of Utley.
Makes the play, spikes Moises Alou as he goes by.
As he's turning around in the dugout, all of a sudden, Chase Utley super kicks him in the back of the head.
right in the calf.
Wow! And then throws him through the barbershop window just cause.
See, that would be a heel turn, but Chase Utley's already a heel.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's like Flair hitting a guy below the belt. And you're you probably should have seen that coming, huh? They're still back on Tim Raines. If you want to bunt it again,
it's time. We need it. We need something.
Oh, look at him go! It's
They've
beautiful.
They've kicked the damn extra point against us here, Mark.
You think Raines spiked Utley at first on the way past?
I think he's going to go take him out at second base.
He's 88% to steal. Off he goes.
Oh, the Dutchman, he warrants a throw this time.
All right, he's 71% to steal third. Yeah.
We got one out. We got the Hawk. I think we can't risk giving outs at four down.
Starting to run low here in the 7th inning, so Mr. Dawson strikes out.
First baseman Andres Galarraga.
Come on, Andres. Oh, that gets a run home right there.
There we go.
Third baseman Tim Wallach.
Galarraga is 78% to steal second. I don't remember him being a base stealing threat ever.
He was one of those guys who was fast. He was a good runner, but he was never a base stealer.
Well,
kind of like Dave Winfield, just had those big long legs, and so he'd get there fast, but he was never a base stealer.
Yeah, the guy I always think about that way is Bertie Williams, right? Where he was the first to third guy, scored on singles from second every time, but so never ever was a quality gonna get you that bag base stealer.
Maybe we go the old hit and run here.
I'm good with that, as long as Tim Wallach plays along. Look at that, it's beautiful. Run, Galarraga.
I mean, he was taking third anyway, but
yeah.
Carter.
We're just being aggressive and ensuring it. That's all.
Wallach is 79% to steal second.
Well, let's
Or we've got Gary Carter at 2 for 3, who's already homered today.
Let's let Gary Carter swing the bat. There's 2 outs. So
Yeah, I'd rather give Gary a chance at the game-tying 3-run homer than watch Tim Wallach get gunned down at second base in the inning.
By a throw that Darren Dalton throws off of.
Oh man, Gary Carter got spiked coming to the plate. We should have seen that coming. But
Rob actually put that up before he hit the home run, so maybe it's a good thing.
There we go. It's still appropriate. There's not much there, Mr. Carter. Ugh.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
The crowd came to life. Oh, it's taken after the ball game. Barely. They're
right?
Subdued. It's a subdued organism in Philly. They don't want to offend anybody.
He's trying not to get booed, but
right.
he doesn't realize he's in Philadelphia.
Right. All right. Ryan Howard steps in against Fryman's 14 pitches in. He's doing fine.
He's rolling.
Look at Howard stretching for a
Catcher,
double on Andre
Dalton.
Dawson's arm.
Dawson or Guerrero. That's an impressive place to run.
Yeah, it must be young, skinny Ryan Howard. Skinny-ish.
He still couldn't move.
Yeah, he was still a bit of a they called him a pillar of Philadelphia baseball for his mobility, not for his talent.
He's a big fella. He's a big fella.
Darren Dalton steps in and walks.
Second baseman.
Oh, look who's up.
Utley.
All right. We got the lefty on lefty. We got the force.
Come on, Tim, turn it. Very nice. Tim Raines slick with that glove.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Who's just been killing us.
Yeah, and Howard's at third, and we have the pitcher spot up next.
We gotta put him on. We need the out here.
So you're gonna pitch to him, or you're gonna put him on?
No. Put him on. We put him on. We want the pitcher. We got to get the out.
There you go, Jimmy. Have a nice walk.
Pitcher, Zack Wheeler.
Taps out to catcher. Nice and easy.
There we go.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Vlad Guerrero steps in. Wheeler's at 101 pitches. Looks like we go to 120.
We need to worry about our pitcher because he's coming up next.
Oh, okay. Got it. So
you need to get somebody up in our bullpen.
So your best options are Mel Rojas, Tim Burke, or Jeff Reardon.
Let's go ahead and get Jeff Reardon his prodigious beard.
There you go. Warm on up. All right, Vlad, 0 for 3.
He hit that hard.
Yeah. Oh, Richie Ashburn drops it.
Can't make the play.
Pitcher, number 35.
We get a break?
Woody.
We got to get a pinch hitter in there.
All right, so we got a right-hander on the mound who's fading. We're pinch hitting here.
I think this is Rusty Staub country is what this is.
Well, as far as OPS goes, yeah, your OPS against righties, it's absolutely Rusty Staub.
I know where Le Grand Orange lurks. So I know where he is.
He's hitting for Fryman here, 7.
Yes.
Pinch hitting for Montreal, Rusty Staub.
Let's go, Rusty. And that picture right here is why I don't own an Expos hat. This is a bad look. Maybe the all blue Expo hat I could rock, but the hot dog on a stick Expos hat, no. Not working.
Not corn dogging it, huh?
No. He taps to Rollins.
Oh, man, that's such a letdown.
Cabrera.
Comes Orlando Cabrera.
Default that's just going to be his nickname. Default.
Right. Orlando does nothing.
He's here.
Ooh. Allen has such a bad arm that Guerrero is an 88% chance to be safe at third.
Take it.
Run. He's in.
Left fielder, Moises Alou.
To bring up Moises Alou, who hits a pop-up. Really could have used a little more from you, Moises.
All right.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
All right.
Reardon's coming in.
Reardon's going to come in the 9 spot.
For Alou.
Yeah, Rusty Staub can play left, can he?
Let's see. They say he can play right, but that he can probably play left. Let's see.
So can Vlad play left? I think Vlad can play left.
Vlad is listed as only a right fielder, but a good one, so he's probably just average in left if we slide him.
So,
So we want Staub to stay in and Alou to go out.
Well, Lou made the last out.
Ah, that's right.
So,
right.
Yes.
So Reardon for Alou. Who's pitching? If Staub went to left, yeah, he'd be a 4. He's not real good, but I think that's
all we were going to get out of Alou. So
that's all Alou was, yeah. So the defense stays the same. There we go.
Pitching
Good arm.
Montreal,
Better
Jeff
arm in left.
Reardon.
So
there you go.
The beard is rock solid here.
His game is solid. That is some JJ Starbuck kind of action going on.
He's got that Captain Dallas from Alien thing going on, kind of. I hope it doesn't end that way, but given our relievers,
I'm giving you Burt Reynolds on NBC, and you're giving me Captain Dallas
from Alien. Great movie. All right, Richie Ashburn steps in to hurt us again.
He's just going to kill us.
Oh. Yep.
You bastard.
Left fielder, Dick Allen.
Well, you're not going to steal on us, Dick Allen. Or Richie Ashburn, sorry.
Dick Allen's going to do whatever he wants. I'm afraid of Dick Allen.
Yeah, me too. I have a picture of him juggling baseballs in the dugout while smoking. And it's one of the most 70s photos ever, right?
Right fielder.
Oh, yeah.
Klein.
Keeping Richie Ashburn close over here. And he's still 72%. You want to pitch out or just let it roll?
Throw over there one more time.
All right, 48. That's better. Chuck Klein steps in.
So sometimes you just got to get your message across, Webb.
Right? Get dirty, Richie Ashburn. Even though you've been on the bases all damn day.
I was about to say we have no smack to run to Richie Ashburn.
Oh, well, other than he dropped a easy fly ball for a double. I'm sure that stung the pride a little bit.
Maybe he went up the wall and kept it from going out. We don't know these things.
Probably true. Schmidt with a single to left.
That bastard.
Ashburn takes third, even on Rusty
First
Staub's
baseman,
8
Ryan
arm.
Howard.
As Ryan 3 hits today, Howard steps to the plate. You really don't have anywhere to put him or anything to do with him.
I mean, we could put him on.
And you could walk him to get to Dalton. Dalton has a lot less power. They're both lefties. There's 2 outs. You want to pitch to Howard with runners on the corners or to Dalton with the bases loaded?
Look, we're damned if we do and damned if we don't. Let's just pitch to him. We're down 3. At some point, we're going to have to just make pitches and get outs.
Wheeler should only have 7 pitches left. So,
who's up here? Is this Raines again?
Raines, 9th inning, and they're back
Jesus,
again.
Look at them! Look at them playing way back on the grass.
They don't learn. All right, let's see if we can drop a bunt down here. Nope, bad bunt.
Yeah, it's bound to happen one of these times.
Breaking my heart, Timmy Raines. Go look up Ricky Henderson's How to Play Baseball video.
Better yet, Tom Emanski's.
Ooh, yeah, defensive drills. Dawson taps out meekly to Jimmy Rollins.
First baseman, Andres Galarraga.
I think we need to put the bunt on.
With Andres?
No.
I don't think we have any other options here. Righties.
Look, we're not doing better than this.
Nope.
To build a rally.
Mr. Galarraga, how about some drama? Ooh, maybe. No foul at all.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
The fix is in as usual, right? Hits it to Schmidt. That's a good call.
Always a good play.
Oh, Howard dropped it.
All right.
Philadelphia.
The door is open. It's time to make them pay.
Third baseman.
Speaking of good reliever beards, Steve Bedrosian out of the pen.
Quality.
Tim Wallach steps in.
That's like Clutch from G.I. Joe right there.
Pretty much, right?
He doesn't come in on a bullpen car. He comes in on a Jeep.
Okay, so we're first and second, down 3 runs, 2 outs. Galarraga has a 90% chance to be safe at third.
Oh, take it. 90%?
But his run, I don't say it doesn't matter, but...
Yeah, but... give some less options for the third out.
All right. I just got a bad feeling about this.
It's 90%, man. If he makes that throw, then whatever. We were boned anyway.
Yeah, probably. Oh, he's in there easy.
Catcher, Gary Carter.
All right, not bad for drama.
Sometimes you got to play to win, Webb.
Yeah.
You can't play not to lose.
Yeah, I usually end up losing anyway. But runners on the corners, Gary Carter at the plate, down 3, 2 outs.
This is as good a chance as we could have.
Really? When we were down, what were we down, 6-2? I'd have taken this. Sure. So, Gary Carter strikes out.
The final score from Citizens Bank Park, Philadelphia 3, Montreal 4. Zack Wheeler is the winner. He is 2. Ken Hill gets the loss. He is now 10-10 on the season. Steve Bedrosian beats the save. Number 5. Gary Carter hit home run number 25 on the season. Tim Wallach hit number 18. Chase Utley hit number 12. 3 hours, 12 minutes.
This is the best part of the whole thing. Ken Hill goes 1 inning, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, a walk, a strikeout, and he was rated as double plus. He was going to have an amazing game, they thought. Rogers, I thought, did better than that, but he actually didn't. 3 earned in 4 innings. Fryman was...
Three earned in 4 innings is better than 3 or 2 earned in 1. So
yeah, I had no faith in Ken Hill from that point. Wheeler was not bad, 4 earned in 8 2/3. Bedrosian comes on for, I guess, an easy save, 1 strikeout. Our player of the game is Chase Utley.
Oh, he did blow it open.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was only 1 for 4, but 3 RBI on that home run.
Yeah, he did spike a lot of people today.
I can only imagine how nervous the person was coming out to interview him after the game, right? So there you go. Hey, at least it was competitive. Congratulations to the Phillies who take control of the National League East. We'll have the rest of the Monday scoreboard up for you tomorrow to check out. Again, you can always find the individual box scores on the team-specific message boards at eternalbaseball.com, along with our players of the day, our league leaders, our division standings. There's only 25 games left as we march to the playoffs. So take a look. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us at eternalbaseball.com. You can find us every Sunday night for our game of the week. Usually, always with me, sometimes with Brent, sometimes with Mike. But if you haven't gotten enough of the Weber Irizarry tag team, you're in luck, because every Friday night you can catch us on the What's on Joe Mind podcast. And Mike, being the dean of said podcast, will tell you all about it.
Well, every Friday at 9, we and our co-hostess with the co-hostess, Joe Colton, talk about G.I. Joe and adjacent type properties. It's middle-aged people being nerds. Come on down, have a good time. We don't just totally geek out. We just make fun of one another for a while too. So sometimes my brother, the undeterred Racktime Rob is among us. So a lot of times we have guests. There's just all kinds of stuff going on. So come on down. Join us Friday nights on YouTube on our channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What's on Joe Mind?
And if you think that sounds like a waste of time, look, we've been wasting time for over 11 years on the What's on Joe Mind podcast. Some of us longer than others, as I'm the new kid on the block. But always a good time. We always appreciate Mike stopping by to help us out on the Eternal Baseball podcast. And maybe
quote of the year right there. I like our chances here. This is as good a chance as we could have.
Yeah,
Strike three.
Yeah, you weren't wrong. You've seen this movie before. And if you ever want to see Mike and I play NBA Jam, it pretty much looks like this too.
Right.
So, but again, good on the Phillies pulling ahead. It looks like that's going to be a good race down to the wire. And you can follow it all the way at eternalbaseball.com. And we will see you next week right here on the Eternal Baseball Podcast.